Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on another exciting episode of GFGN where we are featuring a good neighbor. We're here at Circle 6 Studios right around 14th Street in Thomas in Central Phoenix, where you can't tell from the outside, but inside you are about to be blown away.
Thanks, Lisa. I'm here with John Longo, the owner of Circle 6 Studios.
Hello.
So what's going on here? What is all this?
This is a glass blowing studio.
Yeah.
We make pieces, we do commission work, we teach classes, a lot of different things.
So how long have you personally been doing something
Since
like this?
1998. I wanted to learn how to blow glass. There was nowhere to learn in the valley, so we built this place and taught myself.
Wait a minute, you taught yourself how to do this stuff?
Yes, essentially. That's how glass blowing works. You learn a few techniques and then spend years and years practicing.
So I know nothing about glass blowing other than looking at it. It looks pretty cool. You could actually teach someone like me who knows nothing.
We could teach anybody.
Including me.
Including you. And if we can teach you, we can teach anybody.
Wow.
But we have lots of different classes. People can come in for an introductory course, spend a few hours, see whether or not they like it. And then we have a lot of different workshops we teach, and we have courses for people who want to become glass blowers. This will take a year or two.
I'm hearing a lot of things about neighbors and neighborhoods. Our show is Great Food, Good Neighbors, and it sounds like you're doing a lot of things for the neighborhood.
We do a lot. We teach classes for people, we reach out, do a lot of donations, we do educational things. We have a mobile studio, which is basically our entire studio on wheels that we take out to schools and parties and other events like that.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Now, speaking of making things, I know Lisa is trying to make something right now. Let's go check that out.
Thanks, Trey. Well, I am in my crafting element. We're here with Justin Daniels. You're like the glass blowing extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'm the lead artist out of Circle 6 Studios.
I love it. What are we making today?
We're going to be making this bowl here.
And it all comes from this, which looks like candy.
It does look like candy, but it's colored glass. It's called frit.
Let's get started.
So we're going to be using a blowpipe to gather some glass out of the furnace. Then we're going to come over to the marber table and apply some color. This is frit. It's just ground up colored glass.
Justin, how do you pick the colored glass you're going to use?
Well, we have a wide variety. We have over 200 colors.
Step 3 requires me to wear my shades. So Justin, what are we doing here?
We're going to be going into the glory hole, our reheating furnace, and melting in the color we just picked out.
I can feel the heat, and boy is it noisy.
It is very noisy, and it's around 2,400 degrees. After we melt in the color, we have to get a small starter bubble in there. So after we get the starter bubble, we're going to go back into the furnace and get a second gather on top of that.
Justin, what's your inspiration?
It's hard not to be inspired with glass. There's just so many things that you can do with it.
So what's the next step?
Is to blow into the mold. This is an optic mold that puts ridges on the outside of the bowl. Okay, you can stop blowing. Then you're going to head on over to the bench. You're going to pick up the jacks. Jacks is a tool we use to shape glass, and we just squeeze lightly. This is going to put in an indent.
I can feel the heat.
It's still around 2,000 degrees right about now. We're going to use the paddle here to flatten the bottom. Now I'm going to take this little gob of glass, stick it to the bottom of the bowl. Now I'm going to hand you the tweezers. They're not going to be hot. You want to grab them right about there, and you're going to come down and tap right there. We're going to put the blades inside the hole and just lightly lift up towards the sky. That's going to open that hole up a little more.
Is this how I'm forming the mold of the bowl?
It's the start of it. Now we're back at the glory hole, the reheating furnace. We're going to heat up those lips a little bit more and then turn really fast and spin it open using centrifugal force. Now you want to head on over to the torching station. When we break off this punny, there's going to be a sharp piece of glass there. We're going to smooth it out with the torch.
That's it. Love it. Justin, that was a fun process. Now my bowl looks drastically different than this one because mine has to cool off. but I love what I made.
Hey Lisa, looks like you had fun.
I did. I had a great time. You can make cool things like this, but you got to take the class.
Yeah, I might just do that. He said even I could do something like that.
I love it. We'll see you next time on GFGN.